never thought I'd have it once. So, the fact that this is 2 years in a row, I mean, you look at Blake and Luke especially who are in that, and, I think doesn't get much hotter than those two guys. So the fact that, we were able to come in there and pull that off I was stunned. I was probably the most shocked person in the room. So, but it's good. Like I said, I honestly never thought I'd have one. So to have two is pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, I think certain songs that I've done over the course of my career, some of them kind of showcase that stuff. Some of them, probably don't as much. A song like Dirt Road Anthem obviously is not going to showcase that as much. But I like recording songs like that where I can kind of show that side of everything a little bit, show my vocals a little bit more. And, we just did this Merle Haggard tribute record where I got to really go in and do something that, there's really traditional kind of country that I grew up listening to that I don't get a chance to do much. And so, I love doing that stuff, man. It's, it's fun to show people that there is a different side of what I do, versus just the, rock and roll type stuff. It's crazy. I mean, I just passed Garth Brooks in the hallway, and I'm like, that's the guy that is, when I was growing up, that was the guy doing that stuff. So, I don't know, man. I never thought we would be in a position to do that. It just kind of, over the years, we've kind of built it, I think, the right way where we went from clubs to theaters to, arenas, amphitheaters, and it's kind of been a slow climb for us, but it's been a steady thing. And, to be on stage, look out and see, a lot of people out there in a stadium is to me, is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And we had the opportunity to do it a little bit last year, did a few shows last year, and then this year I think we got a total of 5 stadiums that we're doing this year, and so it's pretty cool. I mean, not everybody can go out and do that stuff, and to be one of the acts that can. I mean, that's a blessing. So I'm very thankful for that. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I think a lot of people probably listen to my music and don't realize that I grew up, on a lot of traditional country music and, stuff like, Haggard. And we also did a song in there called Are the Good Times Really Over? And that's a song that I used to play in the clubs back before I had my record deal or anything. So, I love that stuff. It's, I've said this numerous times, is like I love doing things like that. It's not necessarily what I want to go out and play for an hour and a half every night on stage, but I love it. And, anytime I get a chance to do something like that, I mean, it's a lot of fun for me to go back and kind of get out of my comfort zone a little bit and do something that I haven't done in a while. And it's cool to be able to do that every now and then. I don't know. I mean, I think being in the country music, I mean, I think, anytime you're a reigning whatever, whether it's an Entertainer of the Year or Male Vocalist of the Year or whatever, I think it's a chance for you to kind of carry that torch for the industry for a year. I don't know if responsibility is necessarily the right word, but it's just, I think it's a chance for you to kind of carry that torch for the year, and it's kind of like if a team wins the World Series, they're kind of champs for the year, and I think it's something to be proud of, and I think you don't take that very lightly, and it's something that, it's a special year for you.
Just talk about getting to bring her out on the road too for some of your stadium dates.
Yeah, well, I mean, Miranda and I have known each other for a long time. We kind of hit the scene around the same time back in, 05, and so, I've just always been a fan of what she does. I think she's a firecracker on stage and somebody that I think adds a lot to a show. And so when we're trying to put together these stadium shows, we want people to have as much bang for their buck as they can get. And so to have, us, Florida Georgia Line, Tyler Farr, and have Miranda on those shows, I mean, that's, I feel like that's a pretty solid lineup. So, and I'm just a fan of what she does. I love standing side stage and watching her show. She's a chick that can tear it up with any guy out there in country music. So it's fun to watch her. All right, good.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.